Hello, hello. It is the one and only 5D Transformations, and I'm back. And I got a quick video here for you, and it's really about your mind. And the key thing is understanding that your mind, you have to look at it in this exercise as if it's a dog. And the way that it works when it comes to dogs is if you do not train the dog, if you do not um, give it discipline, it will run all over the place. It'll shit all over the place. It'll do whatever it wants. And that's how your mind is. Um, you are the one that controls the mind. The mind doesn't control you. You can't be in reaction to your mind. You're the one that wants to be at the cause point. So you want to implant the ideas in your mind. You want to put thoughts in your mind for your mind to ruminate on. We're absorbing information all the time. And so as we absorb all of this information, you got to remember, so have to implant things in your own mind, because you got to understand, when you're just absorbing information, every video you watch, the person that made that video had an intention, and they're programming you with their ideas. So people become consumers, and it really puts you in a position where you can become a slave mentally, because you just react to everything that you see. And so what you got to understand is the mind, it has to serve you. Your mind should be telling you how beautiful you are, how powerful you are. It should be giving you solutions to get to where you want to go. It should be the one, when you're feeling beaten or defeated, lifting you up. If it's in reverse, and it becomes your biggest enemy, because the truth is your mind can be your greatest asset and friend, or it could be your greatest enemy. A lot of people hate on themselves. You got to be the champion for yourselves. And in order to do that, your mind has to respect you. It's like a dog, you know what I mean? You know, once the dog is trained, once it is domesticated, you know what I mean? Which I hate that domestication, but once it's refined, and you have it respecting you, it begins to serve you. You tell it to sit, it sits. You tell it to go there, it goes there. You know what I mean? The dog becomes your best friend, and it appreciates the fact that you were able to give it that discipline, because it now has that discipline within itself. So you're activating the discipline within the dog by activating it within yourself. And that's what makes you a great leader. And you have to lead your own mind. That's why people are out here looking for leaders, and you don't understand. You have to lead yourself. You know what I mean? So understand that your mind should be your greatest friend, your greatest asset. And people's minds, a lot of the time, are like dogs just running around, crapping all over the place, barking everywhere. You tell it to sit, it doesn't listen, it runs around. Don't let your mind be like that. You have to treat it like how someone would be if they were training a dog. Really, discipline, you know, telling it no, do what I do, and then it fights back, and you don't reward it. You don't give it attention when it fights back. That's how you stay neutral. I want you to think about these thoughts. You just stay neutral. You don't give it that attention, and it will begin to die off, and it will start to learn and understand who's boss. You're the one that runs the show, not it. So that's my message for you. Make sure to like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Leave a comment if you have any ideas on this. But these are some gems that we pull from the ethers. You know what I mean? A lot of the info I give is stuff that I like to ruminate on, and then I have a lot of experience, and it just comes to me, and I could just tell that this message is for the people out there that are really interested in continuing to develop. So make sure to like, subscribe. Appreciate your support. Make sure to check out the Patreon, where we got the new Pyramidian coaching program, where I do the videos weekly, and where I'm dropping some of the highest level information I don't put on here. So make sure to check that out, and I'll see you all in the next video.